Well, good evening, everyone. It is, let me check the date. It is June 4th, 2020. And I'm going on live today because this is my last night. Um, this is my last night that I will have to go to bed early to get up at 3:45 and go to Home Depot and work for somebody else. This is my last night of being an employee of somebody else other than myself. And I'm just super excited and wanted to share that with you. So I'm just going to take some time, let some people flow in so we can chat about this, get some comments, see what you guys are thinking and feeling about starting new chapters, because that's where I'm at right now. Obviously, I am starting a new chapter with the hair, with the career, with just everything. And I'm just excited to share that with you all. So actually, probably May, sometime in May, actually April 14th, I would have been working for Home Depot for a year. And it really started out as something very temporary and something that was just supposed to get me by. I was helping somebody build a house and I was having a lot of fun doing it and enjoying learning about that. And so I figured, what better way than to learn more than work at a big box store that sells construction items, a home improvement store. And so I just learned a ton along the way. I worked in flooring for a while, a couple months, and learned how to tile, learned about laminate, learned about vinyl, learned about peel and stick, carpet, just things I would have never imagined to know other than having done, something like this. And so I'm just super thankful. I'm super thankful to the folks that I met along the way. Shout outs to Debbie and Ann, Dean and Caspin, like Dick, Chuck, Archie, the list goes on. Kat, of all the people that has really built a family for me and really built a support network. I moved down here in, October of 2018, and I didn't know anyone. I only knew a few people, and that was, with the person I was living with. And I really needed others outside of that small circle to call my own friends. And having been in the military for 10 years, you get used to having a team already around you because you're inputted into it, and you didn't have that. Oh, sorry. Max, beautiful thing, right? They all connect, but when you want to turn one device off, it doesn't necessarily turn the other off. But yeah, I was looking for some connections outside of just the people I already knew from that situation, and Home Depot really gave that to me. It's like a family, and it was exciting to come in and meet new people and see them and have conversations about life and liberty and pursuit of happiness and guns and home improvement and just, the list goes on of all the things that I learned and have shared with the people here. And I'm super excited to start this new chapter, but it's like bittersweet, right? Like I get to do all these new, cool, exciting things, but in that you then step away from what you know, what you've been doing. And I just wanted to take this time to thank those who kind of paved the way for me to do this in a sense. Like, I feel that if I didn't have that support system and that network and those around me, I wouldn't have felt as confident to take this leap and to forge a new path for myself. I knew that was my intent when I left the Marine Corps, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. And for those of you who have left, what you thought was going to be your career for life, you can attest to that. You can attest to the struggle and the turmoil that brings about. And so tomorrow will be my last day, and I'm a little sad about it. I don't know if I'll cry, but I hope not. I don't want to be a mess. I'm usually a little bit late too. My supervisor would attest to that. And so I was like, oh man, I might get up extra early and like put some makeup on and look like a human being, because I can kind of walk in the door like a zombie sometimes. She's gonna be so like, really, Jessica, the last day you're gonna choose to be on time. Hey, some of us, we just know our strengths, and being super early for things is not one of them. Not one of mine. But I really hope that everybody stays in touch and that I can still stay connected. And I definitely am a big fan of Home Depot. I know that when I was looking at the other, big box stores, I was like, walking into a Home Depot versus walking into the other stores, you can definitely tell a difference in the employees and their willingness to help. And having been on the other side of the apron, right? I see how much they put that as the forefront, and sometimes it can be hard and frustrating, but I know we all did our best to help the customer, right? So this new journey is like, whoa, right? Like I have a lot of different things that I'm starting and getting into, and it's super exciting. I'm a massage therapist, a licensed massage therapist in 2 states, in both Tennessee and Virginia, and I have practices in both of those. I rent a space in Abingdon, Virginia at Main Street Salon, and looking forward to getting more clients and being able to help more along the way, as well as I have a place here where I live in Mountain City that I rent and see clients here. So that's a big part of what's going to be hopefully sustaining me over the next year. But then I'm also looking, as this page, denotes, of wanting to help coach folks that are some steps behind me, because that's what happened to me. Like somebody mentored me, somebody saw the potential in me and helped me see that in myself. And what a great opportunity to do so. So that's something else that I want to do, I also have some Airbnb goals in mind. Learning more about the stock market, that's more of a long-term goal, but hopefully as I learn that, I can teach you all some of the things that I'm learning or already do know. And then just having some more free time to find this new path, find this new chapter, and have more time to meditate. It's difficult, like they say, like getting up early before you go to work and start your day and meditating is like very successful. It's very good to get you ready for your day and grounded and settled or whatever. But 3 o'clock, 2:45, no, that's not happening. So I'm excited to have some time to do that. But I'm also been thinking like, oh my gosh, I've got to get a structure. They talk about like having structure. You need to have an outline for your day and stick to it, because it's easy to get lost and not take care of the things that you do need to throughout the day. So I need to kind of figure that out. What does a good structure look like? Maybe some of you can comment and tell me, what makes your day structure? What are some of the wickets that you have to hit to ensure you're going to be successful that day? And also interested to hear, how did you come about those things? Was it just innate? Were you taught it as a kid, or what triggered that? I'm very interested as I build my new routine, my new daily, weekly routine. What caused you to do what you do? And I know a big part of that's going to be meditating. It's going to be getting up early, getting some coffee. I love my coffee, and I love being out here right now. I'm out here in Mountain City, Tennessee, and you can hear the birds and the crickets and the life that's around you. And I love that, especially in the morning. I have a cardinal couple here. Cardinal is my spirit animal, I have decided. And it's been coming around since probably 2016. I've had cardinals in my life, in my path. And over the last 3 months, it's been heightened so much. And there's this wonderful woman who did a video about what cardinal is as a spirit animal. And I'm going to link that in the comments below, because I felt like she had so much insight, and it really spoke to me. One of the things that definitely stood out to me was cardinals are a bright red bird, and you can't miss it. If you see it, whether it's out of the corner of your eye or whatever, you catch it and you're like, wow, that was a bird. That was a beautiful red bird. And there's this independence in it. And there's also a side of hearing from your past family members, people that have passed. And in the beginning, I was definitely sure that it was my father coming back just to say hi, just to say, I'm here, I see you, and I haven't forgotten about you or left you. And that was so special the first couple of years. But it seems to have morphed, that it's not just him anymore. There's another meaning, there's another side to this that I'm still learning. And I'm actually going to go back and listen to her video again, because she had looked at all the different religions and different ethnicities and what they took from the cardinal as a spirit animal. And so I'm super pumped to revisit that, because I just seen one now fly across. And I also wanted to share with you that y'all need to check out the Dollar Tree, okay? Because it's a random side note. I got these the other day. They're citronella incense, and it came much longer than this. And you just burn it like an incense, and you stick it outside while you're sitting out there, and it helps keep the mosquitoes away. Because the other day I was getting bit, and I was like, this isn't cute. But for $1, I got a pack of 4 or 5. If you don't check out the Dollar Tree, yes, you're not going to get high speed, high quality stuff all the time, but you get useful stuff for $1. Okay, check it out. Don't spend your money on things. This doesn't need to be extra. I don't need to pay $5 for this if they can make it for $1. Just saying. And I think too, part of my routine, like I was saying, is going to be for sure being outside, connecting with nature in some way, whether that's sitting on the porch and just experiencing it, and not having my phone, not watching something, listening to something, just enjoying the beauty that is. And then 2, making sure I'm getting out and hiking on the water. And love to hear your comments of what you do outdoors and how do you experience nature. I think throughout the years, I haven't really appreciated it. And over the last year, I have just been really drawn to be outside. And I think partially is because I live in such a beautiful state, such a beautiful part of the country, here in the Virginia, Tennessee, North Carolina area, with the mountains and the trees and the lakes. I mean, those of you who aren't here, you need to come and visit, because it's gorgeous. And those that have lived here all your life, please appreciate it, because I come from the flatlands of Wisconsin, and it is rough. It's pretty, but you'll never see this kinds of stuff. So please make comments about what you do for your daily routine. What have you done in starting a new chapter? Like, how did that happen for you? Private message me, let me know your story. Because this is all new to me. I mean, I've started new chapters before, but this one just seems different. It seems so, there's no guidelines to this. All my other ones is like, all right, you graduated. Now you're going to go to college. There's a protocol for it, right? Okay, you graduated. You're going to join the Marine Corps. There is a protocol for this. And these are the steps that you will take, and this is the path that it'll be. This journey right now is just like a free think. What can you do now? Like, how can you make this happen? And I would like to have the smoothest transition that I can. So if you can, please share with me. And again, I just want to say I'm so thankful for my Home Depot family and that all that you have provided with the support, the encouragement, etc. And I look forward to seeing you all tomorrow and giving you our long last goodbyes, as it will be different in how we relate to each other. I'll be on the other side of the apron or the orange polo. But I will look forward to seeing you guys soon. And I love you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.